it starts with this, right? Peak. All right, that is our coaching acronym for our players, and it encompasses everything that we do, on a given play. All right, and so we start with pre-snap, right? The P stands for pre-snap, and so as a young coach, I was a big proponent of finishing, right? Finish, finish, finish. That's what I constantly emphasize to my players. And now I'm the opposite. Start, start, start. There's nothing more important to the outcome of a play than the start. Okay. And so what that means is my guys, it doesn't matter if you're a 5-star or no star guy, you should be a master of everything pre-snap. And so that stance, right? It's your split, right? It's the being able to break the huddle effectively. It's knowing the snap count, right? And these are things that to me get under coached or get lost sometimes because we're looking at the big picture. And to me, these things have defined the outcome of a football play more than anything else, in my opinion. All right. The next piece is eyes, right? And so as we've broken the huddle and we're at the line of scrimmage now, I want my guys to begin processing information. I don't ever want my guys looking down. I don't ever want my guys just aimlessly, approaching the line of scrimmage. I want my guys to be able to see what's going on around them. And so now that foundation we laid where they understand defensive structure, now for them, they should start to have premonitions of what's going to happen. I always want my players anticipating. Every time we talk, it's what do you think? What do you see? What do you envision happening before it happens, right? If you're reacting for us in the SEC, you're probably getting your butt kicked, right? The athletes on the other side are too elite for us to go out and have to react every play. We want to anticipate, and we want to take the fight to them, right? And so that's the next piece in our progression is our eyes, okay? From there, it's affirmation, right? And so what that means to me now is our players, the ability to communicate. Our success playing offensive line is not tied into one guy winning or losing his job, right? It's pertinent to all 5 guys being able to go out and execute effectively, right? And so from an affirmation standpoint, there's a lot of time, all 5 guys are playing with their eyes, but I want our players to verbally, right, acknowledge and more importantly, give credence or confidence to the guys around them that, hey, we all see it the same way, okay? Whether it's moving the mic point, whether it's making an out call or going full zone, whether it's making a slow call, whatever the case may be, I want that to be affirmed. And so it's the next progression from our eye standpoint, right? The other affirmation piece is down and distance awareness, right? Always, segmenting the game and making sure our players know what's going to happen, at least what they think is going to happen based on the situation that we're in the game, all right? And so then the last piece for us is kick ass, all right? And that's everything from a fundamental standpoint that's been taught, all right? The big thing for us when we talk about kick ass, right? Every play for us starts with the knuckle up, right? So our players will go out and the right guard will knuckle up to the right tackle in the center. And for us, what that stands for is focus, refocus, right? And so whether the play we just ran, you did a hell of a job, you executed your assignment, right? We knuckle up and we focus on the next play, right? You may have had a unsuccessful play and did not execute your assignment. Next play, right? So focus, refocus. And so that's where everything starts. And then we use all of our fundamentals to get into that piece of it, right? So